Those guys are starting to walk already. Ah. Oh, they're great. This is upside down. Okay. Now I got it. All right. Now it's got to go this way around. Yeah, okay. There we are. Now this has to go the other way. Ah. All right, now I got the chat. Now let's get the camera on the monopod here. Those guys 2 blocks up already. They couldn't wait for me. I put my stuff in Solo's car and they started walking before I could get the stream booted. There we go. Well, they got a police escort behind them, backing up traffic in the road. As soon as they crossed over 96th Street into Bal Harbour, all the cops were waiting on 96th Street. I don't know if you guys can see the flashing blue lights up there. I'm trying to catch up to them. I can just walk so fast. I'm still in Surfside. Excuse me. Surfside cop sitting on 96th Street. That's a Bal Harbour cop sitting on Collins Avenue. Well, I'm gonna wait for yeah, I'm not gonna violate the pedestrian signal right in front of the cop.
I know we can cross, but thing is, I'm still gonna wait.
Well, you can only cross if there's no moving traffic within 150 feet of the intersection. Otherwise, you have to obey the red light. And
especially when let's do what we're doing now. You have to obey the red light.
It's a long light. Okay, there's no moving traffic within 150 feet. Let's go. That cop is playing with the light signal. He just cycled the light again. It was changing and it went green over here for a split second and then it went back to green the other way and red to our way. Alright guys, I can't see anything in the chat right now. Haven't been able to since I got the camera into the monopod, and until I catch up to these guys, I'm not going to be able to look. So once I get caught up, you see Solo in front of me there. Once I get caught up, then I'll be able to look at the chat and I'll start talking to you guys. You see the Bal Harbour cops right here, tailing us down the street. Mike, I didn't know you're bringing your kid.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
I didn't even notice the stroller until I got like 20 feet behind you coming down the sidewalk.
What's up, buddy?
Okay, you see he brought his no tread on me flag. All right, now I can look at the chat. Poor dirt farmer, hello. This is Maddie, hello. Acura Amanda, hello. Leslie Sylvan, hello. All right, hold on one second. Solo, stop walking, so I'm gonna give out some wrenches because I don't have any mods in the chat, so. Amanda, Leslie, poor dirt farmer. All right, all three of you should have wrenches now. Okay. I got this monopod too high. It's perfect for setting it down, but I really can't see when I have it lifted up because the phone's too high. Yeah, I gotta drop the. There. Now it's at the right height.
They've been pretty respectful. That's all we can ask for. They might want to follow us, but well, maybe they might want to learn about statutory violations of the law. Yeah. 790.25 and 790.33.
Yeah, that's the preemption law here we have.
Oh yeah.
In Florida.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What's 790.33? I'm not familiar
That's
with
a
that.
preemption against violation of any laws. It's say like our Second Amendment rights,
Yeah.
gun laws.
Okay.
Some of the smaller counties were trying to set their own.
Well, isn't
their own
that
laws.
written into the state constitution so that they shouldn't
Yes,
need a
yes,
statute
yes,
for it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
A statute, 790.33, that prevents any of these small municipalities from setting their own laws that override the state law, especially that have to do with firearms.
Okay. Got another cop tailing us here. There's one group up there. They're keeping all the traffic out of the extreme right lane so no cars can pass reasonably closely to us. This is not how this is supposed to go. We're supposed to be able to walk unencumbered down the street. Just because we have cameras, fishing gear, and firearms is not supposed to make a difference in the amount of police scrutiny we receive. Now I got a lot of glare from the sun, so I can't read the chat right now.
Yeah, I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the chat, but I wanted to keep you going forward. And we've got people in front of us and people behind us. And we're just having a nice, clean time, very respectful time. And that's all we can ask for.
So Solo, you didn't bring any long guns today, just handguns, huh? Solo, you didn't bring any long guns today, just handguns, huh?
Yeah, just pistols.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. And we are, like I said, we are maybe, I'd say maybe like 3/4 of a mile or so away from where we're gonna be getting to.
Actually, it's less than half a mile.
Yeah. It's right around the corner.
Right at the foot of the bridge up there.
Yeah. So what kind of AR is that? Bushmaster?
Police brought the heavy weapons to keep us company here.
That's nice, man. You got a couple T-Rexes going by. You know, and this is one of those towns that just has so much money. Like, it's just an amazing town that has a lot of money, really nice cars, all that good stuff. Hey Gary, if you're not... Sorry everybody, I got my friend Gary, he's calling me right now.
Does he want you to give away a flashlight while you're fishing or something?
Yeah. Gary, I can't give away a flashlight right now, man, I'm live. But... Well, I thank you, Miami Beach Audits. If you haven't subscribed to Miami Beach Audits, subscribe to this gentleman right here. Help this guy get to 1,000 subs. He does hard work down here in Miami because they're pretty tough.
Miami Beach is the worst though. These
guys
guys are angels compared to the beach cops.
If you think so.
And you know that firsthand. You experienced
firsthand,
it.
Yeah. How you doing, man?
Morning. You heard Ragomonkey got arrested for filming about 5 days ago.
Yeah. It seems like First Amendment owners always get arrested more than I do.
I think the cops seem to understand the weapons laws a little bit better than they understand the trespassing laws.
Yeah. That very well could be true.
I think that's true wherever you go, not just in Dade County, you know. Oh man, what would have happened if you had started shooting right then? The garbage truck was blocking the cops and they couldn't have done anything.
None of that's happening.
I know, but I'm just messing around. But I'm saying, you know, that was if the cops are trying to cover us at all times, that was poor coverage for them to let the garbage truck get in between us.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, they should have held up the garbage truck and let us walk past first, so that they could have kept us in sight. You know. So obviously they know there's no threat from us because otherwise they wouldn't have done that with the garbage truck.
Or
you know?
we wouldn't be walking this far.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, what's up? Huh? All right. Okay, I don't know where you're at. All I know is that we're getting close to where we're going. So I don't know where you're at. No, you right near the bridge. That's home. That's right. There's a pump.
Well, I'm looking at the chat now, and I don't see wrenches on the guys I thought I gave wrenches to. So let me try that again.
Yeah, I mean, anybody they can get away with.
Okay, PDF, you should have the wrench now. Cajun Randy, I thought your wrench would still be there from the last time. Okay, there's your wrench. There's Amanda's wrench. Leslie, post something so I can wrench you. I'm gonna have to scroll back down now. Okay, 4 of you have wrenches now, and they're getting too far ahead of me, so I'm gonna have to catch up again. And I think Ragamonkey's probably still sleeping, or he'd be in this chat. He was supposed to meet me here. He's got the fishing rod. But he was out auditing until after 2 o'clock in the morning with Jay. And they both said they were going to get here on time. But you know how that goes. They're both hugging their pillows still, I'm sure. So I'm not going to be able to do any fishing with these guys because Ragamonkey's got the rods in his car. What do you think? Should I hang back and let you guys listen to the Bal Harbour Police radio? Okay, let me get the names of all the other auditors here. And, wait, what's your channel name?
Dr. Shawn Berry.
Oh, Shawn, I didn't recognize you. Miami Beach Audits.
Oh, yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to be coming this far down.
Yeah, it's pretty far down, but...
What was it, like 3 hours drive?
5 hours, a little 5 hours.
5? Really?
Yeah. But,
So a long way to come just for this.
huh?
That was a long way to come just for this.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes you got to push back against it. I know, see what they did to Soloyaker, you know.
Yeah.
So they need to.
Well, I don't know. He didn't go up to Bellevue after you got busted last week.
Well, yeah, I know. He's a family man, though. All the kids, my kids are grown. So.
Yeah. Mine too.
Yeah.
I got 3 Grand Creek kids already.
Yeah.
So. Everybody subscribe to Dr. Shawn Berry if you already haven't.
Y'all already know
I'll drop his link in the chat sometime before I end the stream.
he's a legend, Miami Beach addict. If you're not already subscribed, folks, Miami Beach addict. He does a lot of good content down here around the southeastern part of Florida, which obviously needs it.
Probably more so than any place else in the country. At least Dade County. Because the people running Dade County did not go to school in the United States for the most part. You know, most of the people in power are Cubans and other refugees from other Latin countries who arrived here as adults.
Yeah.
And, you know, the county mayor is, you know, the county manager, the police director, just about everybody in county government.
Yeah, you would think they would learn from the trouble we have with Cuba, not to be tyrannical, but obviously, you know, they want to hire tyrannical police officers. I'm not sure how the local government is, but if I hire tyrannical police officers, it can't be all good.
I don't know that there is a specific thrust to hire tyrannical police officers among any department. I think the problem lies with what's required in order to receive FDLE certification to become a police officer before they can even start applying for the jobs with the cities and the counties. And
it should be,
you know, part of the test weeds out personalities that aren't going to be like that, you know?
Yeah. Well, I think that's the type that they hire. Somebody to go hands-on before they turn the brain on. It just makes it easier to confirm the tougher stuff than it is to litigate.
Yeah. Well, it's cheaper to have a very low bar and pay them little and then keep paying out judgments or settlements, because the total that you're going to pay out in the judgments and settlements is going to be less than what you would have to pay, you know, if you had to give every cop on the force an extra $20,000 a year in order to make sure that you were able to get people who are actually qualified to do the job.
Or an extra year of legal training before they...
Yeah. But that's my point. If it required an extra year of legal training, then they would have to probably give them an extra $20,000 a year, you know, in order to get qualified applicants.
Well,
because if you're gonna, you know, right now they need what, 2 years? They need associates, so it's 2 years of schooling, and in some counties they don't even require the college at all.
Yeah,
but in Dade County, or any of the municipalities here, they require at least an associate's. And you know, if they wanted to give them the proper legal training, you know, you'd have to send them for another 2 years of schooling and get them a bachelor's.
Yeah, we have
and if you look at what entry-level jobs with an associate's pay compared to entry-level jobs with a bachelor's, you'd have to give them an extra $20,000 or $25,000 a year to be competitive. Because otherwise they would come out of college with the bachelor's, and they would go to work doing something else that would pay them that $20,000 more than what the cops are currently getting. You know, with the associates, they can't find another job that pays that well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even with a master's degree, it's hard to find a job that pays that well with the benefits.
Well, I think with the masters you can find a job elsewhere in municipal government that would pay equally and give you equal benefits and be a lot less risky to your health and well-being. You know?
I think so.
Okay, let me finish getting who's here. Do you have a YouTube channel?
No, this is for news to share.
Ah,
They
okay.
usually sell it to Fox News.
Okay,
or NBC
okay,
or-
okay. I'm just trying to get the YouTubers here. All right, thank you. Shawn, you know David Brinkley used to have a penthouse in this building. You know who David Brinkley from the Huntley
recognize
Brinkley
the show.
Report in the 1960s and 70s?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The NBC news anchor? Yeah. He used to have a penthouse in this building here. This is called the Harbor House North. This is the last building in Bal Harbour before you get to the inlet, which is what you're seeing here. Let me get the monopod over the wall here so you can see the water. Yeah, they got a police boat out there to monitor us. That's incredible. I don't even see this many cops at a Marlins game. At a Dolphin game. No, the helicopter's always up there. That has nothing to do with us.
You don't know that.
Unless it starts hovering over where we are, because that's the county rescue helicopter, and they buzz the beach from the Broward County line down to Key Biscayne and then turn around and go back up all day, every nice Saturday and Sunday, whenever the beaches are crowded enough that the lifeguards couldn't spot somebody in distress right away because there's so many people in the water. They're blocking this view of each other. Now, if it's a bad weather or if it's cold or something, so that there's not too many people at the beach, they might not have the chopper constantly patrolling. But every Saturday and Sunday and holiday, if the weather's nice like it is today, and right now it's about 83 degrees and it's mostly sunny, and when you have the weather like that on a weekend the beaches will be crowded and the chopper will be up there constantly.
Hey guys, is this okay?
Is it legal? Yeah, the officer is legal.
Like, as you can
It
see,
says
everybody,
from
like,
the beach
right,
or from the jetty,
it says, and we're about to be on the jetty.
which means you can cast a line over
We
the
can't-
wall right here because
but
you're
we
not on the
can't-
beach or the jetty.
But we can't fish from here. As soon
Okay,
as
now
we start going,
wait a minute. So, as far as I know, the jetty is
This
the
whole
the
thing.
rocks. No, the jetty is
No.
rocks.
listen here, Mike.
Okay,
or listen
that's
here.
concrete. That's
Miami-
not a jetty.
This is the jetty. And this is the problem that I have with this, is that fishing is not permitted from the beach or from the jetty. This is the jetty. There's signs that clearly say you cannot be on the rocks and fish. There's clearly signs.
Right,
But
but-
right now, this sign says that we cannot fish from the jetty.
Who put those signs up?
Right, but
The
a
city.
jetty.
Did Bal Harbour put
A
those
jetty
signs
is defined as a conglomeration of rocks projecting outward into the water, and this is
You're-
not. This does not fit the dictionary
This is the
definition of a jetty.
Hey,
Okay.
this is the jetty.
up? The jetty inlet belongs to the
As
state.
much as you don't want to understand this is the
See,
jetty.
that's a jetty over there.
There's the rocks, the same thing that we're
all- it's
dealing
all
with right
jetty.
here is
It's
the
all
jetty.
professional,
This is the jetty. I'm telling you,
Okay.
this is the jetty.
Okay.
And what I'm saying is this sign right here is clearly saying fishing is not permitted from the beach or from the jetty.
There's no statute attached to it.
This is left over from the COVID sign. Look, you have
Well, it doesn't say anything about COVID or about temporary regulations or anything other than asking you to have a facial
right there.
covering with
One
you.
thing says permitted, one thing says not permitted. You see that? That's what we're dealing
Well,
with.
it says facial coverings required always unless,
Hey, who's not carrying right now?
I'm not.
Hey, can you go talk to them and clarify this and get it all filled before we enter?
And ask him what statute it is.
Well, what I'm wondering is if something has
What
been
statute
struck,
or
does
ordinance?
it strike the whole sign?
Please.
Because there's nothing
I
here that
get
has any statutes or ordinances listed behind it. And right here it says facial coverings required always, and the governor.
Are you ready? Are you ready to go to jail today?
The
Because
governor.
I've already been there.
The
I don't want to
governor
do. I'm not
has
doing.
lifted all
I'm
the face
not
mask
going-
requirements.
I'm not
So the
going-
sign is obviously obsolete,
how bad
and
is-
it doesn't
I
list
get-
the statute
They
or
just
ordinance to back
They
it
just
up.
dismissed my case. Trust me, man. I get it.
How bad is jail?
I'm not trying to go back. I got my
How bad is
daughter.
jail here? They have cookies.
I've got
and
my
ice cream?
little girl with me, and I'm not going to that problem. Like, if you don't understand.
Yeah,
that,
no,
then-
I
then-
understand
then-
what you're
then
saying. I'm
stop.
trying
Yeah, you
to
can't put
I
somebody-
got it.
develop
Yeah,
an
child.
argument to make
When you make
with
that-
them
when-
if I try
Yeah, with a
to
child, you
fish
can't put
here,
that-
you know.
can't put yourself in that
We're
situation.
good?
Okay. Well, see, I know there's a state statute attached to it.
He said you can fish from the concrete here. Yeah, that's not a jetty. That's exactly my point. See, the jetty is what's sticking out into the water over there. Okay? Right. That's what I was trying to tell Solo, and he was telling me that this concrete area here is a jetty. This is a pier. It's not the jetty. It's not even a pier because it's attached to land on one side. It's just a paved sidewalk at the edge of the water, you know? Well, I think that there's something in the state fishing license regulation which says that nobody can fish from the rocks.
I don't know about
Because in Miami Beach, they have the rocks next to the fishing pier, and they let you fish from the pier, and you can't cast a line into exactly the same point in the water from the rocks that are right across from the pier. You know, so I think there may be something in the state statute that doesn't let you fish from the rock, from a rock jetty, because every rock jetty I've seen, this one, Dania Beach, South Beach, they all don't let you fish from the rock jetty.
Yeah, I used to go out when I was working with the state fishing commission out in Sarasota out there. I was volunteering out there, and the professor, he had a state license,
Yeah.
and he would go out there to play fish on the rocks. And the residents of the area tried to call the police on him several times, and he showed them paperwork where the rocks were made. But he did have a state license to go out there and work under his license, go out there and play specimens.
Okay, see, now I think you're allowed to cast from here, but you can't climb down onto the rock and cast.
Yeah.
See? And I think that's part of the state statute on the fishing. It's Solo's someplace he was legally allowed to be fishing, or prevented from fishing, where he was leading of the state statutes, and I seem to recall saying something about you can't fish from a rock jetty. Oh, there's an awful lot of photographers out here. What is it, baby?
Wavy boats.
Oh, okay. So he's out here to shoot the boats. He's not out here for you. Oh, okay.
Dude, this canal is nasty. People don't know about this canal. Alright, let's just stop here, everybody. Alright, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for all the
this little lagoon here, has rip currents 24/7.
Huh? Oh, that about killed me, man. Sciatica, I can't handle that.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
Kind of sort of, Gary Pixley.
Oh, Gary! I've never met you. I didn't know what you looked like. I've seen you in chats all the time.
Yeah.
I'm Miami Beach artist.
Yeah.
How you been?
Look at this guy right here.
Who is this?
Who's that? Who's that guy?
Who cares?
This is Gary Pixley. He's the one who gave the flashlights to Soloyaker to give away.
How's it going, bro?
Yeah, there it is. We'll put that in the links down below later on. We've got Free to Film. What's up, Free to Film?
Free to Film made it too. Okay.
How you doing, brother?
Actually concealing,
Cam
but
back,
we'll
cam
open
back.
it. We're here.
Yeah, don't tell me. But we're gonna get out of here, everybody. Thank you for everybody being here. We're gonna go.
Free to Film, we didn't get introduced. I'm Miami Beach audit, so nice meeting you.
So, also on this, no bicycle on Daddy.
Yeah.
Notice you're not the first one. Just 3 points per gallon. That's an all-time condition.
Yeah.
That sign's left over from COVID.
Yeah.
They come over here.
Well, it obviously was. It said face mask are required, you know.
Come out here after Soloyaker. I saw signs, multiple signs now, but I was serving fish. They had no time telling me not to fish. The same cop that arrested him saw me and drove away.
I believe it. Yeah, Solo, I haven't seen you put a line in the water, and you were talking about getting ready to leave. You know, you better put a line in the water before you leave, otherwise the cops might harass you saying you weren't going to and from fishing, right?
Oh, there's too much seaweed in there.
Let me get a look at this flag. Come and take it.
Yep.
I have never seen that. That's not a like the "Don't Tread on Me." You know, was used to at one time be a flag of the United States, right? That was never a U.S. flag.
Yeah,
Right.
no, that was, I saw this on Amazon. I was like, I gotta get that.
Okay.
Seaweed police, man.
Yeah, really.
Seaweed out here.
No shit.
Ragomonkey, where are you with my fishing rod? I wanted to catch something today. Notice how the cops are just standing there watching us. They're at the ready. The police boat just keeps going back and forth from 50 feet one side of us to 50 feet the other side of us. I swear, I don't see this many cops at a dolphin game. Now this little lagoon right here has rip currents 24/7. Something about the way it was designed. But nobody tries to go in the water from the edge of the pier over here all the way over to about where that first group of people is with the 3 umbrellas on the chaise lounge. Because you stick 1 foot in that water and it pulls you right out. And there's a guy swimming in the rip current area. That really surprises me. and he doesn't seem to be getting pulled out. But I've been told by residents in these buildings that stay out of the north end of this lagoon because it has rip currents 24/7.
Shawn Berry, make sure you throw cold water.
Yeah, they're recording.
Better put a weight on that. It ain't gonna go very far.
Okay, so I think the only one that I didn't get on camera yet is Free to Film.
Don't tread on me.
Your Don't Tread on Me, okay. So everybody subscribe to Don't Tread on Me. He's got some good stuff out there. And I don't know, News Now Permian Basin, I thank you for sending me the monopod. In case you haven't noticed, I'm using it right now. And the camera mount, or the phone mount for my gimbal does fit the screw. I got an awful lot of glare from the sun, so I really can't read the chat here. I haven't been able to read it more or less since we started walking. Okay, yeah, Landman Undertow, yes. That's what rip currents are. Okay, indoctrination. So what happened? Soloyaker stopped his stream when he put his rod in the water, and so he sent you guys over to me, huh? Okay, well, welcome all the Soloyaker readers. KD, how do you know Ragomonkey is almost here? Okay, who supports News Now Permian Basin? Trump said. Who are you talking about who supports News Now Permian Basin? This is channel.
Oh, I got something?
Look, I got seaweed.
Woohoo!
Sushi.
That tastes like crap, man!
Oh, someone caught a bunch of seaweed there. Okay, I see two different police officers filming us with their phones now. Something. What is it, a mullet? Oh wow, that's a nice yacht. That's a couple of million right there. OVT, welcome to my channel. Solo, OVT just logged onto my stream. He says to tell you hello. That he's
OVT, wish you were here.
Down here. Down here. No.
What happened? She wants to go swimming?
Oh, she wants to go play. She wants to go play. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's a little too young to have the patience for a fishing rod.
She doesn't understand depth of perception.
Yeah.
Hold on. Come on. Come on.
Okay, let's see if I can see the chat some more. Leslie, if you're trying to solicit me help, just post my PayPal link rather than my email. They don't need my email. They can talk to me in the chat. Okay, Amanda, you're telling me ragomonkey's here, but I don't see him. I've been watching the bridge to see if I see anybody walking over it, and I only see people walking over it northbound toward Hollover, not southbound coming from Hollover parking to the Bal Harbour pier here. Oh, here he is. Hey, Monk, what's up? You didn't bring my rod. Remember? Don't worry about it. I don't have to go fishing. I'm not.
I'll set it up for you right now.
Don't worry about it. I'm not carrying, so I don't have to go fishing.
I'm not carrying it. I'll have a fire.
Yeah, but the guys who are carrying have to fish in order to make the carrying weight. All right, that's Ragomonkey, everybody. Subscribe to him if you're not already.
Soloyaker reminded me.
Yeah, Shawn drove 5 hours for this. Shawn, you drove 5 hours for this.
I'm from Tampa, so I go to 4.
Yeah, he lives in Bellevue, which is by Ocala.
Yeah, I don't live too far. Like 30-minute drive. But yeah, let's get some fun. Let's go some fishing and
Wind blew my hat off here.
Hey, what's up, brother? Say hi. Say hi.
See, I'm a 15-minute bus ride to make it. It's not a big deal, you know. I think she needs to pee-pee.
You gotta be all seaweed.
Solo, I think she needs to pee-pee the way she's pulling her dress up, huh?
No, she's right. What you got there, dog? He's got a big ass rock.
you gotta throw a lot of weight out here. Yeah, it's pretty down there, but it's long. It's down on the rock. What do you guys think?
You smoking weed?
No.
I smell weed. I don't know.
That's my job.
You're the only one upwind for me because those two aren't smoking.
Oh, somebody always smoking here.
Well, I know that. This is Miami Beach. Well, it's the island that Miami Beach is on, but it's the same thing.
I can't smoke weed, man.
Everybody smokes weed
I
all over
can't
the place.
focus when I smoke weed. I can't focus.
But I'm just saying, you know, the wind is coming from southeast, from that way. So, further out than I was. Who are approaching now, who you know, may have doused it before I.
What's your name, sir?
My name. What are we doing here? Well, Soloyaker wanted to make sure that the Bal Harbour cops had learned a lesson because they arrested him for fishing, and the Bal Harbour cops stopped him as soon as he hit the city limits, which is the center of the bridge, and they didn't even let him set foot in the town. And they arrested him for the open carry, claiming that he couldn't be open carrying there on the way to fishing because no fishing was allowed from their city at the time because of COVID regulations. Well, they obviously were not correct about that. This case got dismissed. You know, no local COVID regulations could, municipality can't pass a regulation that it says it's not permitted. We have exactly the same situation in Miami Beach with public consumption of CBD marijuana because it's now as legal as tobacco. And Miami Beach has a city ordinance for prohibiting consumption of hemp in public. And they've actually people for smoking the CBD weed while walking down the sidewalk, and you know, there's a state law that says that if it's legal to smoke, that they can't outlaw outdoor smoking of it if you're more than 25 feet from the door of a building.
That's okay. Thank you so much. Thanks, sir.
You're welcome. Wallet got stolen on Friday night.
How the frick did that happen?
I don't know. I went into a bodega and I bought food. And I went outside and I sat down and ate it.
And you couldn't find it.
And I put the wallet back in my pocket after I paid for the food. Okay, I saw the video that showed me putting my wallet back in my pocket after I paid for the food. I went outside, I sat down and ate it. I got up, I went back into the bodega to get a cafecito. And when I reached into my pocket for the wallet, it wasn't there.
You lost everything? The ID?
2 hours later, somebody charged $50 to my Visa card to pay their Boost Mobile account.
Yeah, somebody
So I'm going to be able to catch who did it now.
Somebody stole
Because we know who has that Boost number. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just follow the claim, man. Fucking assholes. I hate thieves.
So I went down to the Miami Beach Police Department, and they won't give me a police report on the stolen wallet.
I'll go with you. I'll get you that police report. We can do that. We can go to. I'll get you that police report.
Let me go to Internal Affairs on Monday.
Let me know. I'll go with you, brother.
Tomorrow I'm going to be going to Internal Affairs, and I'll see if I can get it
I'll be
from
going
them.
into Internal Affairs sometime.
Because I'm going to have to file a complaint about the Two Stooges incident anyway. You know.
Yeah.
They were begging me to go to Internal Affairs to file a complaint on them at the time that they were making the film. Buzzing us.
Hey, Rago.
Sorry about that.
the first time I've seen that "Don't Tread on Me" flag completely unfurled. Because every time you've carried it in videos that you've made, it hasn't been windy enough, and it's always just been hanging. You only see half of it, you know. Wish I could find some shades so I could read the chat here. Right, Trump said feels bad for new generations, right? We're dirt farmer, yes we do. Leslie Sylvan, please don't dox me by using my real first name. The PayPal is Miami Beach Audits at PayPal. You know, you didn't have to use my real first name there. You could have written Steve or Miami Beach Audits. What are you handing me here?
Free stuff.
Oh, a sticker. Yep, Solo's been making these stickers here. Even did an instructional video on how to do it. So, yeah, I have my Soloyaker sticker now. Living the dream at the Armed Fisherman. Only I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with it, because this is a kind of a clear decal that you stick on the rear window of your car or something, and I don't have a car. I don't own a vehicle. So I don't know, maybe I'll stick it to the outside of my backpack, but I don't know if it'll stay there, you know.
That's your background.
No, I've got my own logo as my background for my YouTube channel. See it there in the lower right corner?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay. I really like the design on that flag. I would have dug it if I got a sticker with that design on it rather than just living the dream.
Honestly, I found this off of Amazon.
Uh-huh.
Found that off of Amazon.
Well, that's where the monopod's from, see?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm pointing over here. Lower. See?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well, excuse me a minute. So I want to see if I can get what Soloyaker saying to the cop. Sorry. Is that AK pistol?
This is an AR pistol.
AR pistol, yeah. Not AK. I don't know why I said K.
Yeah. Oh, the Sylvan Arms folding adapter.
Sylvan Arms, as in Leslie Sylvan? You hear that, Leslie? They named the gun after you. She's in my chat right now, Mike.
here, man. It's nice to see people in support. So I like your press pass.
You like that, huh?
Yeah.
You look familiar.
No.
I know you.
This is the first time I've ever been out here before.
This place is awesome.
Yeah, this place is beautiful.
No, good fishing.
Well, we got some jet skis over here. And I think the cops are trusting us a little more. The police boat actually got a couple of 100 feet down from us before it turned around and started coming back this way. It isn't turning around because the tide is coming out from the inlet. So what it's doing is it's heading forward and getting almost to the bridge, and then just cutting the motors and letting the water push it back toward the ocean. And as soon as it gets to the mouth of the inlet, it starts the motors up again and heads back the other way. And now there's a second police boat. That one was Bal Harbour, but now Metro Dade's police boat is out there. You see the gray boat out there in the distance almost to the bridge.
What's your channel?
So we have two police boats out here buzzing us.
The first one, I didn't think it was gonna ever happen.
I don't know. I sat there waiting for 6 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, there was some media. The guy that's you see kneeling down over there with the New York hat. He was media.
I didn't. Yes, what I thought of all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good picture right there.
I think.
Great idea.
We're gonna keep coming back too.
Yeah, thank you guys for showing up, and this is the only way that we're going to educate the government, because now these people know. Before they didn't know when you were crossing the bridge, but now they know.
Now they do.
No, they do know.
Yeah, that's the
They said it on camera.
So we're doing good work, and you're doing good work, and so the message is good, you know what I'm saying? So,
It made a difference where it made it safer for all of us to do this today.
and safer for everybody else, because now they're not going to do it to
Forget if it's just me. I think about you, everybody.
The problem is that you stay the law, you know, and they didn't care. That's what the problem, you know.
That
It's
was the
okay.
problem.
So you know, okay, let me check the computer, whatever. Let me call my lawyer, my.
I told him to call the state attorney.
Yeah.
attorney. You don't have to worry about that.
I told him, I'm like, call the state attorney. I'm like, he's like, oh, your sergeant's right there. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
state attorney.
It doesn't matter. He said on camera, what you're doing is legal.
Yeah, exactly.
The case got dismissed, that's the important thing, and
Oh, and if you want to get up, I can give you a little more backstory to why we're here today.
We have a news reporter here I gave you an interview before.
guys, we're Associated Press, we're YouTubers, and I don't get them to
So now Soloyaker's going to give him a little bit more back story.
the important thing to know is that these people were educated on the laws. That's the most important thing to talk about. Because a few months ago, they took this man to jail because they were uninformed of the law, and he became the case, and
Well,
now they're respected.
I'm going to have to take a walk out to the edge of the jetty for a second because that's the nearest litter basket. I need to get rid of my coffee cup here because my battery's down to 25%, so I have to put the power bank on it. I don't have a free hand to get the power bank out of my pocket and hook it up until I get rid of the coffee cup. right, can you guys still hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me all right. Because I had to move the camera and the mount here in order to plug in the power bank. And looks like the mount now is covering the microphone. So you guys hear me okay? Yeah, all right. Everybody can hear me. I guess it didn't cover the microphone too badly. So. Now what's going on? I gave all you guys wrenches and they're not appearing with wrenches on my... Leslie, do you have a wrench? Amanda, do you have a wrench appearing on your posts? PDF, do you have a wrench appearing on your posts on your end? Because I don't know, I gave you guys wrenches and I don't see wrenches appearing next to your names here when you're posting on the chat. Okay, you're saying you have wrenches and I just can't see them. Okay, very good. So that may be what happened the first time when I gave you the wrenches the second time and I thought you didn't have them.
Where you at, man? I was hoping.
Whatever. As long as we have mods in the chat, that's the important thing. Springs, you want a wrench too? HBO Matt should get a wrench. Well, I didn't even see HBO Matt in the chat. Hold on, let me back it up. I would have given him one if I saw him. I haven't seen HBO Matt post. Okay, Sprinks, you got a wrench now too. How many cops here, Jerry? 7 at the moment. We have 7 Bal Harbour officers here. And while we were walking up, there were about 17 or 18 of them. Which I think is every cop that's on duty in Bal Harbour at the moment, because they've only got 45 cops on their whole force. It's a small town, they have less than 10,000 people.
Hopefully your First Amendment rights is a different story, but I can definitely say the Second Amendment right. They know. If they see you fishing here, they're probably going to keep it.
So I think right now we have approximately 50% of the on-duty officers in Bal Harbour. But I haven't seen any brass. I haven't seen any lieutenants or captains or assistant chiefs or anything like that. The highest thing I've seen here has been a sergeant. They didn't have any brass following us up while we were walking either, when they had half the force there, or when they had all the on-duty officers following us. But I just hope no crime took place in Bal Harbour while we were walking up here, because they had, I think, every available on-duty officer escorting us there as we were walking up. You know, Solo, it occurs to me these guys have only 45 on the force, and I counted 18 of them in the 3 cars that were following us up when we were walking here. Now, if their entire force is only 45 people, they're not going to have more than 18 on duty on any one shift, right? So that means that every cop that's on duty right now was following us up here while we were walking.
They got a lot of OT today.
Yeah, I guess.
They got to enjoy this beautiful view out here.
I guess.
Yeah, I wish I could stand around and do nothing or make money.
I wish I could do this with my work.
I know, right? I'd be making a hell of a lot of money.
I gotta go to work when I leave here, so.
Yeah, well,
So
I gotta cook dinner. Who didn't get a sticker? You get a sticker?
Yeah, I got one that's in my pocket.
Sticker. Yeah, I got one. Hey, Shawn Berry, I gave you a sticker, right? Yeah, good.
So you should make some stickers with that. I'd like that design. I would put that on my vehicle if I had.
I'm working on making flags, more shirts, all types of shit.
Other boats coming in and out.
You know, just the one that says "Live the Dream" is you know, pretty plain. You know.
Yeah, I get it.
I would have liked to see, you know, something a little bit more ornate, like, you know, one of the flags designs or something like
I
that.
actually have a Living the Dream shirt in the car. What's up, bud? How are you? You gotta be, it's not that bad. Look at this. We're living the dream here.
That's great, man.
Yeah. Dude, we're not kicking up the daisies, you know?
You wouldn't happen to have a rubber band in your bag or something? I'm trying to figure out how to keep the power bank on the monopod here, because I can't get it onto the camera
I
mount.
don't even have any zip ties. Normally I have zip ties for the flag and everything.
Yeah.
I got some. Need zip tie?
A rubber band would be better, but a zip tie will work. I just need something to keep the power bank on the monopod, because it won't fit in the camera mount. Hey, we're getting a kill. So sure about that. Is there any kind of a regulation you know of? I know there's one that you can't drive and you can't hands on the wheel. Is there any such regulation corresponds to boats that's the same? No, because I was just noticing that the cell phone in front of his face taking pictures of us while he was piloting the boat down there. And I thought that had to be some sort of unsafe behavior, that there was probably some sort of a statute about. Okay, well, thank you.
One fish was caught. One fish.
Who caught it?
That's all I care about. Right?
Are you caught one, or are you talking about the mullet that he got?
This guy right here.
Yeah, the mullet that he got.
He's the bad fish.
Okay.
Yeah, pull myself up, dude.
That one took a long. That was awesome.
Well, yeah, the fish generally try to stay away from the seaweed banks.
Oh, no, actually, they like the seaweed. They'll hide
That's some cover.
That's cover.
Well, the seaweed that's attached to the ocean floor, yeah. But when it's floating like that, they try and stay away from that, because they're getting caught in their little pieces of it.
Well, also, they like to hide underneath it. That's because that's what
Yeah, they'll swim. If it's floating, they'll swim beneath it.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, you know, his line was going through the seaweed patch. So if the thing was, you know, the line wouldn't. He didn't have a sinker on his line to pull it down through the weed.
Right, but see,
So he caught that fish. That fish was swimming within inches of the surface in the weed.
Right.
And my point is, they don't usually swim in the weed. They'll swim underneath it, but they won't swim in it.
Right, because they use that for cover from bigger fish.
Yeah.
And also, there's a lot of food in there for them.
Yeah.
A lot of shrimp hang in that seafood. See that cop there? Really good. Cop that walk out there and look at it. I'm about to leave here a little bit.
Well, I can't leave till Solo does. I have to leave when he does, because I got my stuff in his car.
I couldn't make that one. That's good.
Yeah, you there. Go ahead and cast
film.
3 years ago. Almost to the day. It's like a week from now. It'll be 3 years.
That was my first time going down there. I got to meet him, Felix. Who else was down there?
A lot of people mispronounce his name. His name is actually Phylax. But he just goes with it. He's like Felix or whatever.
I wasn't aware of that. I've always heard him call.
He calls himself Felix.
He calls himself
because
Felix on
everybody
his
else does.
channel.
Everybody else does. He just rolls with it. His name is actually Phylax. Loves playing pool.
Well, his name is Greek, and the Greek pronunciation for that phonetic spelling would be Phylax,
Right.
not Phylax. It would have the accent on the second syllable, and the A would be said like a short O is in English.
He starts coming out.
Raise your hand if you're ready.
Ready for what?
Ready to go get some lunch.
I'm ready to go to work.
Slacker. Slacker.
You buying, right?
Yeah. I got $2.
Freaking Happy Meal for Oceana.
We're going to McD's. Right? Mickey D's. Oh, what's that?
There's no Mickey D's near here.
Parasailer.
No, that's like a kite with some kind of like.
There's people up there.
Seriously?
Yeah, I think they're like,
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, they do have a parasailing concession in all over there.
Alright, where we going?
Well, I know you got to go that way.
I don't have to go anyway right now.
I'm thinking we can go. What? Like Chili's has got a good. They got like all you can eat friggin' chips and salsa. That's always good. We can go to like.
There's no Chili's nearby either, though.
We just gotta find something like I'm thinking Chili's or Applebee's or something.
Doesn't matter.
Right. Just something simple, real quick. I'm not trying to look for
If
something.
they have servers. So we went to Cheddar's, me and my wife, a couple weeks ago, man, and it's like,
They don't have cheddars down here.
oh no, I'm saying,
Yeah.
Lucy. We went to Cheddar's and they're like, it's gonna be a half hour wait. We're looking and the place is empty. It's like, what do you mean? They had like 3 servers. That's it for the whole place.
All right.
All right, there was a Long John Silver's down on 71st and Collins, but I don't know if it's still there after COVID. What?
5
I'm
miles.
parked
and
over there. You want me to come meet you?
It is north. It's north of here.
Oh, north here, so you
So
gotta
you're
go
I'm gonna catch back up with you. So yeah, make your walk back, hang out for like 15-20 minutes, and then head towards. Just look for the Chili's. That's like about 4.5 miles north of here.
Oh, we got a big extra ship.
That's in Hollywood, right? Up by the Diplomat.
Probably just came out of the Port of Miami. Port of Miami.
It says Aventura.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you go up to the second causeway and then head across the causeway.
Right.
Yo,
Yeah.
Steve,
It's in Aventura Mall. What?
is that Aventura?
No, that's Sunny Isles Beach.
Oh, okay, no. Those
Yeah,
buildings.
Aventura is across the bay.
Okay, Aventura's over there. All right.
Yeah, Aventura's on the mainland.
But
You
those
see,
buildings belong to Sunny Isles
Let
Beach.
me grab my
yeah,
flag.
those buildings are Sunny Isles Beach.
Sunny
The
Isles Beach,
very
alright.
first tall one you see with that
okay,
white
okay,
angled
yeah,
thing, that's the Trump Tower.
That's the pier. That's the pier. What's that pier?
Right,
called?
the Newport Pier.
No, that's not Newport.
It's a Sunny Isles Fishing Pier, but
Sunny-
it's
yeah.
but
Alright, buddy, you ready
it's
to
at
go?
the Newport Hotel,
Welcome
and
in.
it was called the Newport Pier,
You
for years.
gotta pay like $3 or $4 to get on the pier.
Yeah.
All right. Hey.
Okay, now
We're going to the
you see
Chili's.
well, he just stepped into the lake.
Let's get some girls.
Yeah, that's in the wrong direction.
Newport. You're right, Steve. You're right. You're
Okay,
right,
now you see those white buildings on the extreme left there?
Okay.
That's Turnberry Country Club, which is at the east end of Aventura. The rest of Aventura is to the west, but you can't see it because of the tree line in the park.
Guys, that's a neighborhood for millionaires. Guys, we're gonna go get some grub because we're not catching any fish. And we'll check you guys next time. We're with Bal Harbour PD. Thank you guys for
Looks like Solo caught something. Probably another clump of seaweed. Oh yeah, it's an even bigger clump of seaweed than the first time. That seaweed's fighting hard enough, it's gonna break your line.
They about broke my line.
Whew.
Let's go get the grubs.
Well, you've heard the expression Fisher cut bait. Looks like Dr. Shawn is cutting Solo's bait. The problem with that is you're letting a piece of line with a hook on the end of it that's embedded in a clump of seaweed go floating in the ocean, and the fish is going to bite into it and cut his mouth up. Oh, the only thing I brought was my coffee cup, and I walked all the way to the end of the pier to throw it out in the garbage can. So, and I got bumped and spilt some on my shirt. Well, it's a white shirt. The coffee stain is not going to come out. You know?
Slow down, brother.
That's why the cops sit there. Yeah, they're too busy taking our photos.
Alright.
Oh, she looks happy now that she got her pacifier, her bag of snacks, and her little stuffed animal. Yeah, I got a 128 in mine too.
5 hours.
Only 5 hours? What are you shooting, 4K?
Yeah.
Oh.
Same one.
Wait a minute. You know him?
See, I'm shooting 1080p.
Hey, buddy, I don't know who you are.
We introduced each other earlier.
Okay.
Name and ID. Name and badge number.
Yo, that
They don't have badge number, they have ID number.
They dropped your name on it. That was messed up.
So I'm shooting 1080p, so it uses about 3 gigs an hour. So I got a 128 gig card. You know, that's 40 hours of film. Yeah. Of course, my battery will only last like 5 hours. I got a 10,000 milliamp hour power bank, so that'll charge it 3 times. So I really only have 12 hours worth of power to film, but I have 40 hours worth of availability on the SD card. You know?
Nice press.
I love it how we have this personal
Okay.
security. We got our own, like
And we're going to head back now.
I can't wait for the record.
So, Monkey, did you park in Hollover or did you park down on 94?
Parked over there.
Yeah, you parked in Hollover.
You guys, Chili's, Amateur.
I'm on the way.
Oh, you're going Amateur with him?
I am. It's fine.
I thought you were going the other way.
You gonna come on and eat up the Chili's?
Thank you.
Yeah, really.
Look at this guy. Dude, slow down. No wait.
Monkey's antagonizing the Bal Harbor police. The same way he antagonizes the beach cops.
Readjust your government as you see fit, brother.
He was antagonizing us by standing next to us with a firearm like a prick, like the Terminator, not saying a word.
Yeah.
You know how creepy that is to just stand there and not speak?
Yeah. At least I say something.
Yeah.
So like,
Be like, hey, hi guys, my name's Officer this, and I'm just gonna be checking on you guys, make sure nothing happens. How hard is that?
There's a lieutenant's car. Here's an unmarked Bal Harbor unit.
That's for us? Yeah. I don't believe that's for us? I don't believe who do you think that is, dude? That's so petty. Dude, how much don't judge Bal Harbor by the police. Don't judge.
I can't wait to walk into oncoming traffic too right now. They might not have seen it when I came, but they're gonna see it when I go. How y'all doing, ladies?
I put down what anybody said.
Dude,
Yeah, the thing you showed us on your live stream the other night.
Well,
yeah.
I'll tell you, the comment section started out as a bunch of snowflakes, and then it turned out to be a bunch of pages right after.
They turned off comments on every post.
Yeah, they every post that they put out after that one, unless it pertained to that post, and they were like, yeah, if we since it pertains to this post, we're allowing the comments to be open. But you know, everything else, they were like, nah, we can't have none of that.
No, you guys didn't see. You guys didn't see Texas Sheepdog got arrested on a warrant,
Yeah, dude.
and it was because he told the cop, "I want to lick your boots."
But they knew he had a warrant, dude.
No. The warrant was because he said that to the cop.
Really?
Yeah, like the warrant is like a year old. Like when it looks at the date of the infraction,
Oh, wow.
it's from a year back.
Oh wow.
And in the affidavit it says he told officer that he wanted to perform sexual activity on her boots. All he said is like, officer, you want me to lick your boots? That's all he said.
Well, licking is not necessarily sexual activity unless you also mention genitalia in the same sentence,
Those
right?
cops are crazy, bro. They just wanted us.
I mean, I lick ice cream cones. Is that sexual?
We got more people.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, we got some latecomers here.
I like the flag.
They're coming in as we're leaving.
Hey, there's no way.
You guys missed out. We're leaving.
Where are you going?
We got more Patriots. You guys are on your way out. More Patriots are coming.
Oh, dude, we got now.
Yeah, they're 2 hours late.
2 hours late. Oh, now you guys got
You guys hanging out?
Go fish.
Yeah, I saw the windows in the other geese.
Well, they're mine.
Guys, we gotta warn you, the fishing is horrible right now. The water's really choppy.
Yeah, between us all, we got one mullet
No, they call
and
it
about
market.
6 or 7 clumps of
Market.
seaweed. One of them had such fight we had to cut the line. Couldn't reel it in.
So I guess we're gonna
The
turn
seaweed,
around
not the
and go
mullet.
back fishing again. Yeah, you have to fish. Yeah. He had, like, sorry everybody, he literally has to get his line wet.
Unless we're going somewhere else to fish.
No, we're not. We're actually going to go get some chilies and all you can eat friggin', you know.
Okay, do you have a YouTube channel?
No.
Me now.
No. Okay, you're just out here for Soloyaker. Okay.
Yeah, I like the breath. Hey, we're going back to fishing because he's got to go through a line. Unfortunately. I mean, not unfortunately.
Okay, let's see what this flag says. Second Amendment, 1791. And it has the text of the Second Amendment in the white stripes. So this is the original Betsy Ross 13-star flag with a little Second Amendment emblem in the center of the star field. And then the Second Amendment inscribed into the white stripes.
We were going to get lunch, so if he doesn't go fishing, then he's not his own way.
Now, question, is that as much of a desecration as the blue line flag?
We're trying to do it. So we're heading back to go fishing. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Monkey, did you see that post I made to your live stream comments about I left a piece of my suitcase handle wound up in your...
Oh, I have it.
You found it? Okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah. No, I didn't see the comment, but yeah, I have it. I'll definitely give it to you right now. I'm gonna take off. I gotta get some grub. I was fucking recording till 3 o'clock in the morning yesterday. Yo, Soloyaker.
Yeah, I know. I was on your live stream till 3 o'clock.
Pretty tired.
That's why I had to get the coffee.
Pleasure meeting you guys. Thank you for doing what you guys do.
I appreciate it, man.
We'll
Post that video.
we'll be in contact and we'll talk. We'll talk soon. Thank you guys.
There's gonna be more revisits, dude. More.
We'll be in contact, brother. Hey, thank you guys. Hey, you guys take it.
Oh, you're not coming back out here with us?
No, I'm gonna take off. I was filming till 3 a.m. I was gonna get.
So how am I going to get that handle from you?
You want to get it right now? If you want, I'll come across the bridge and I'll park under the.
Well, I'm going back out to the pier because I'm going to live stream their entire fishing shit.
I'll be at the beach on Thursday.
All right, no, I don't need it immediately. If you want to bring it in on Thursday, yeah.
Thursday, I'll definitely be at the beach.
Yeah, okay.
All right, I'll check you guys out. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some grub. I've been filming. I was filming 12 hours yesterday.
Okay.
I went to the climate rally.
So you're not going to wait for us and go to Chili's in Aventura?
I'm
You're
just take
going to
off.
take off, okay.
But I'll see you guys next time. I'm fucking tired, guys.
So keep me in a loop if there's any mass audits going on anywhere in Florida here, you know.
Okay.
And I'm all in on that, you know. I have people come support me on these mass audits right here, and I'm all for Florida Board of State.
Yesterday we didn't do a mass audit, but I went to cover the climate rally, and I ended up bumping with a bunch of people that were like-minded, and we all started doing our thing.
Yeah, I didn't. See, I'm not in a loop on a lot of this stuff right here, you know. So.
Okay. Where do you stay at?
I'm in Bellevue.
Oh, that's pretty far.
Yeah. But,
Did you drive down here especially for this, or did you have other business south of where you were?
Just for this right here. Well, not
Wow.
just for this right here. I'm a supporter of all the amendments, you know, and what they did to Soloyaker was just unconscionable.
Wrong.
You know?
Yeah.
And
That's why I'm here.
yeah.
But
anyway, I
with
guess-
that being said, usually I don't leave Miami. I stay in my area. You get what I'm saying? But if you're down to come here, we can link up and make something happen.
Oh, you know if there's any water around here in public? You know if there's any water around here?
I don't.
Is there a water fountain
you want a water
or
bottle?
someplace
I got
we
water
can get some drinking water?
I'm just looking for a water fountain.
Cops won't tell us. They're giving us the silent treatment all day.
Yeah, they're being dicks.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off because.
I got water in my knapsack, but the knapsack's in Soloyaker's car.
Yeah, I know. I've got my Gatorade.
Damn, I left all the freaking water.
Yeah, I left my Gatorade. I had like two bottles of Gatorade.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off, guys. I've been fishing all day. I got so much work ahead of me.
I wonder what time it's going to be now.
I can tell you exactly. We got 11:48.
Okay. Yeah, I maxed out on the time, which was on that parking, which was until 2:30.
Nah, you got 11. It's 11:48. You got time.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna see if I can find some water somewhere around here. Maybe it's a public water fountain.
Yeah, I'm gonna take off.
Nearest one I know of is in Hallover Park across the bridge.
Steve, I'll see you on Thursday.
Yeah.
Take it easy, brother.
Well,
So what are you going to come to audit on Thursday on the beach?
Just do a tour, and if we see cops, we cop watch.
like I said, if there's any big audits around, you know, with something other that's going on, y'all get together, organized. I'd like to be involved in that.
Shawn Berry.
Yeah.
We'll do definitely. We'll reach out to you.
Okay. You know, I think we need to do that more often. We need to, if there's something major like this right here, you know, with violating rats.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, I don't. At the moment, I can't think of anything. But when it does come up,
Yeah, I'd like to be
you'll be
on
one of the first ones.
You guys have a great day. Enjoy.
Yeah, you too. Take care.
Head out.
It was nice meeting y'all.
Take care, man. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find a public water fountain here somewhere or another. Yeah, we're in back to the car and get a little bit of sugar.
Dr. Shawn, it just occurred to me where you'll find one.
What's that?
In the shopping mall.
Okay.
But that's all the way down at 96th Street.
Yeah.
We're at 102nd now, you know. It's almost back to the car where we left the cars.
Yeah. You know where Soloyaker's planning on meeting up at after when we get done fishing?
When we get done,
Yeah, you know where he was planning on meeting
Well, we're gonna have to walk back to the cars down the 95th, you know, and you know, then they're all gonna go to Chili's in Aventura, you know, which is 5 miles that way.
Okay.
But some of the people who parked in Hollover are gonna be going there too.
Okay, I'm just gonna go back to the car. I'm just gonna go back to the car and wait. I got Gatorade in the car. I'll just go back here and wait.
Okay.
So, like I say, if I want to know where I'm at, I doubt that we're going to get in trouble on the way back here, you know?
Yeah, I don't think we'll have any trouble, because if we didn't yet, you know, I mean, when they want to cause some problems for us, it usually happens within the first 10 or 15 minutes, you know.
They pretty much understood their mistakes there. But anyway, I'm going to go back to the car. You need to get a Gatorade right back? Sounds great.
Well, are you coming back here after you go back to the car? No. Well, then it's pointless to tell you to get me some Gatorade or something, because I have my own beverages in my knapsack back at the car. You know? So if I have to walk back there to get your beverage, I might as well use my own. You know.
Well, yeah, I do a lot of sweating, so I have to stay hydrated. You know?
There's another cop down there at the end.
All over the place here. But anyway, I'm just going to head back to the car. I got to get some.
All right. So you're gonna hang out until we get there? Oh, okay. So I'll see you when we get back there.
If there's any emergency distresses going out over the live stream or something like that, you know?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna be I'm still live streaming, and I'm going to be until we get back to the cars. So you know, if you want to tune your phone into my live stream, then you'll find out about it if anything happens.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll see you back there when we're done.
Okay. All right.
Okay, now all those guys headed back out to the pier while I was talking with Dr. Shawn. So I'm gonna I see we got a bunch of fishing. Facial coverings required always. Maintain social distancing. No parties or group picnics or special events. No sharing of beach chairs, coolers, umbrellas with people not in the same household. No organized sports or activities, volleyball, frisbee, soccer, football, paddleball, etc. No dogs or other pets. Fishing is not permitted for beach or the jetty. No gatherings of people from different households. No groups larger than 10 from the same household. No canopies or tents or structures allowed on the beach. Well, we're not going to the beach, so that doesn't apply. Have a facial covering with you at all times to wear. So this sign is obviously from COVID, and there's no ordinances or statutes on it, so obviously nothing here is backed up by law. And because the state law says that we can fish from the pier, they're allowing us to fish from the pier despite the sign. Now, golf cart. helicopter buzzing us. That's the county helicopter.
We're not doing nothing to know money, but you're gonna well, we did walk out in front of the synagogue.
But who would know it was even there?
I didn't know.
Who would know it was even there?
I didn't. I had no clue.
We wouldn't even know what city. We didn't even know that city existed until that guy made that post.
I thought I was in Miami-Dade when I got arrested. The whole time I thought I was.
Well, you were on the bridge.
On that side I was, but on this side I was in Bal Harbour.
Yeah.
That's the weird thing. Is like.
But the entire bridge is county because A1A is a state road. Okay?
I made
so the entire bridge is county.
Did you not hear the phone call that I made to Miami-Dade about friggin' the black powder pistol, and then they were like giving me shit, and I was like, hey, well I guess I gotta go to Miami again to friggin'.
Yeah, I heard that phone call. But what I'm saying is when Bal Harbour,
Good, bro.
when Kunkus and the rest of the Bal Harbour cops grabbed you, you were still on the bridge. So you were on county property. You were not within the Bal Harbour city limits. They were outside of their jurisdiction.
I wasn't even in their park. If I would have came into the park and saw that same sign where I'm like, hey, this sign says I can't do this. And they're like, yeah, you can do it. I'm like, all
I
right.
think the funniest part in the video when you were like, he said, oh, you can't fish over here. And you were like, but there's people out there fishing.
Yeah.
I was like,
And I came out.
And then 2 weeks later, they're like, oh, you might be able to fish over there, but you can't fish. Well, all right, then I'm going to turn around. I'm going to go back to where I can go fish.
yeah.
No, you can't do that.
Yeah.
No.
And like 2 weeks later, I came out and fished here. Like the same cop that arrested him saw me, drove away.
It's like,
Yeah.
Same cop.
I had it.
he was like, I'm not doing that again.
He's like, and he wasn't even carrying.
I was
The fact
walking
that
towards
he, all that would have been, if I would have actually had to go to court, his video would have been like, oh, here's evidence.
I saw that.
Same officer didn't say nothing to the guy that was
And
fishing.
DeSantis had signed the executive order that you can't,
Violent protest.
no, that you couldn't.
No mandates. And yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
essential activity. You can't keep people doing it.
Yeah.
And the next thing you know, here I am, and here I'm going. Like, God.
It's a little windy. You think I could get a light off your cigarette rather than having to use the lighter?
Right now, park out in the winter park. It's a big park. It's really nice. It's right by college, so we got to see sidewalk. College.
Dude, I'm coming to Sanford.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's in your back door.
Got it?
It's winter park.
Little? Yeah. Take him out.
It's down
Wait, the other side.
downtown Sanford.
Downtown winter park.
Yeah?
Well, I'm going down 2 weeks from
I think I had it the first time when you told me to put it back
now. I don't know. There's
because I was tasting the smoke.
stuff in
As
it.
long as I'm inhaling and tasting smoke, it's lit. You know.
They have a river walk.
Yeah,
But thank you.
right there. Yeah, they're gonna have a great day.
Yeah.
They're gonna love me. They love me everywhere I go.
Sanford's pretty fun too. I don't think they're that bad. Okay, so fishing.
So you didn't catch anything, huh?
We almost caught a crab. Almost caught a crab.
Who wants some sushi?
That's the third seaweed clump that Solo's caught. But at least that one didn't have so much fight that he had to cut the line.
Yeah. All right. Oops.
I think this guy on the end of the jetty's gonna wait it out till the bitter end.
Who?
The guy over here.
Dude.
He's like,
Until we walk away, they're not gonna leave.
You're talking about the cop on the end of the jetty.
Oh,
the guy's fishing. They're gonna stay here till
Oh.
the bitter end. They're not going anywhere anytime.
Yeah, but they weren't with us.
No. That's okay.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's get out of here.
The police boat finally came back. He was hanging out in there. You know why?
Because we were leaving.
No. Do you know anything about a law about texting while piloting a boat? Like texting while driving? Okay. Well, I think that you're not allowed to pilot a boat with the phone, right? That. Anyway, and the other hand on his phone, which was right in front of his face, taking our picture as he was piloting the boat by. So he couldn't even see the where the boat was going, you know?
Oh yeah.
Just me and you. Right there.
Hey, cheese. Yay.
I really wish I could just slap this on you right now. Yeah, I really do. I can't. There's one, two, there's too many cameras.
I was carrying a fishing pole the whole way.
Well, next time, I know, but I'm not gonna, I gotta take it off. It's for the transfer. If they had a bathroom, we could just like go in the bathroom and swap it out. Here you go.
Hey, where'd you get that? Oh, I had it under my shirt.
Sure, the whole time. Stop it. Stop it.
Well, anyway, what I was saying was I went up to this cop right here on the left, and I said to him something about, you know, isn't that cop violating the statute about, you know, boating while you're having a phone in your ear or in front of your face to taking pictures with it. And all of a sudden, he gets on the radio, and the police boat goes down there. Stayed down there. And stayed down there for the whole time while we were walking back, and while we were walking back this way, and while we were over here, until I commented about 3 minutes ago about the police. I don't think Cookies is working now.
I wish it was
The day off. Give it the day off. Whatever.
Yeah, no, they told him.
No, this vehicle is a lieutenant.
Yeah.
Cookies is just a patrolman. This is a lieutenant.
16-year-old patrolman.
Yeah.
Well, he's actually a 36-year patrolman. He did 20 years in Miami Beach.
Yeah.
And then when Noriega retired as chief on the beach at the same time as he retired from the beach, Noriega took a job as chief in Bal Harbour, and he hired Kunkus right away. So yeah, so Kunkus is you know, drawing a pension from Miami Beach at the same time as he's working for Bal Harbour. Hired as chief. After 5 years, he became vested and his Bal Harbour chief's pension, and then he went to Pinecrest, and he's now chief in Pinecrest. So he's drawing 2 pensions and a paycheck.
Working assistant.
Now, I don't know if you heard about the 2011 Memorial Day shootings on Miami Beach.
I don't remember.
Okay, so ran him down, a cop, injured, but he got on the radio saying, you know, this guy just hit me and fled the scene to stop the car, and the car's in traffic, and then they draw weapons, and a couple of them started firing. A woman who was dining at a sidewalk cafe a half a block down the side street. And they found everything was justified and nobody violated procedure. So the FBI took over Miami Beach Internal Affairs after they had cleared all the officers of wrongdoing in the shooting. And they discovered hundreds of complaints of unnecessary force, false arrest, illegal searches, and so forth that were not investigated. So they started investigating, and they wound up, it resulted in the indictment of a cop named, because they had, the guy was a 10-year veteran. They had to make it to jail with
Tyrants.
So they had hundreds of complaints from people he had arrested that all their possessions didn't make it to jail with them. So I got a warrant to search, and they found laptop computers, jewelry, watches, you know, all sorts of stuff that people had claimed that Houghton had taken. Okay? Now, in 2008, Houghton and a guy named Brown, who's a lieutenant, came out to the beach and stopped me. I had just gotten there, and they're like, "You're in street clothes. We've had a lot of thefts out here lately. Let me see some ID." And I'm like, "Well, exactly what crime do you suspect me of having committed? Which theft are you addressing? Are you going to show me ID or aren't you?" I'm like, yeah, when you tell me what your RAS is. You know? He says, "Okay," slaps the cuffs on, pulls my wallet out of my back pocket, and ran me through David, and I came back clean. And then he's like, "What's your social security number?" I said, "Oh, you know, as far as
It's for tax purposes.
and he says, "Okay, smart ass," and he grabs the chain between the handcuffs and lifts it. This Lieutenant Brown lifts it up over his head. And then they kept my wallet. And it was 8 years before I was able to get my driver's license back. And I was walking around for 8 years with no ID, and I became homeless as a result of it. Unfortunately, they didn't find my wallet when they searched Houghton's condo. Anyway, Houghton took a plea and he took a plea to state charges, and that they would drop the federal charges and he would do 10 years of state charges.
Chili's, you guys going home?
Yeah, they're going back
Chili's?
over to haul
All right,
over.
we'll see you there.
So we have to go back to
It's gonna be a minute because we gotta
Surfside.
make. But
You want to get out of
So anyway, Houghton did 3 years and pardoned him on his way out.
Of course.
Then he got the union behind him, and they sued Miami Beach to get his job back once he was pardoned, because the
Once you're
conviction
pardoned,
record
yeah.
was expunged.
Exactly.
And they brought him back,
Unbelievable.
and then they promoted him to lieutenant based on and seniority, and then they promoted him to lieutenant right away as soon as he came back, because Lieutenant Houghton is out there patrolling HTON. State Attorney's closeout memo, and you'll find the text of Obama's pardon.
How would Obama would have pardoned him then?
Because Obama can pardon anybody. He can pardon anybody who. No, he can pardon them from any charges. Where's Oceana?
that's the name of this hotel or this condo or whatever.
Oh,
You'll see it right up here when we come up.
Why are you pushing the button to cross the street? To cross Collins?
Because if I give them one thing to arrest us for, that's what's gonna happen.
Oh, this button is to cross this way, to cross the driveway. I thought it was to cross Collins over there. Okay. Okay.
Not doing it.
I didn't realize they had a pedestrian signal when there's no break in the sidewalk. It's hard for anyone walking down the sidewalk to tell it's an intersection. Except, but to have no sidewalk and then to have a don't walk sign over there all of a sudden with no marked crosswalk, that's really deceptive.
Paying attention is crucial. That's why, there's no ignorance of the law, right?
Mm-hmm.
How y'all doing? Good. That's what they tell me.
Yeah. Oh. I'll catch up to you guys in a second. My cigarette went out. Gotta relight it. Okay, I haven't been able to see anything in the chat since I was talking to Dr. Berry, which was like 20 minutes ago, because of the sun's glare out on the pier, and where we are now because it's noontime and the sun is directly overhead as we're walking the buildings provided, which is why Solo decided to stop here so I can see the chat now. I think she's at home. I was trying to get her to come down here this morning, but I guess not.
You getting hot, babies?
Jerry Singleton, how many cops there?
We're almost there.
Well, we got 4 of them in that golf cart across the street that's been lieutenant in that car. And they're not there. Agent Randy says we. Randy, what is it we all do? Chat that car, so I just. Subscribe here into my chat once we get back to the parking lot before I end the stream. So if any of you haven't subscribed to Free to Film Florida or Gary Pixley or any of the other auditors who are here, Dr. Shawn Berry, or Don't Tread on Me, who's walking right in front of me here. I will drop links to all those channels before I end the stream.
So how long you lived on the beach?
45 years.
Yeah, you've seen it change a lot, man.
Oh yeah. When I got there, it was the elephant's dying ground. The whole reason I moved there was because I was in college and I needed a cheap place.
Shit.
And
No, it's not the cheap one.
you know, they had $135 a month apartments over there. You know, and I was going to UM, and close to UM, I couldn't get any place for less than 400. You know? But it was a ghetto when I moved there.
Yeah.
I mean, Ocean Drive was all retirement homes.
Yeah. Washington Avenue was
Then they
there.
filmed Scarface, and all of a sudden, people wanted to go there. You know.
Yeah. Well, I remember when they used to film stuff from Miami Beach. They'd always film, not even in South Beach. They'd film like mid beach, like I think it's still there. About 58th Street.
The 50s. It's on, sign is on the Julia Tuttle Causeway as you approach in Miami Beach. I mean, I was in Miami Vice. That says welcome to Miami Beach. We got a cam back from people in a car. Man, light a cigarette. Solo's waving to all the people in the car.
It's a joke.
Between us and any passing cars,
That's what I'm saying.
I weren't panicked anymore. All I see is the golf.
Proving the point. Yeah.
All right, Solo. You see this causeway right here by the mall? Okay. If you want to get back at the Bay Harbor Island among the auditors, so that we can show off the.
Why do you think I don't tell people where I'm going when I'm doing
Yeah.
Look, it's one way.
The license. My three.
it? Don't talk about it. Walk, jaywalking.
Yeah, well, that's what I was worried about, that I might inadvertently jaywalk or something and give them probable cause to want to ID me, and then I didn't have the ID or the CC
You don't need it.
because,
You don't need it. Under the law, you can conceal and open carry while engaged in fishing, hunting, or camping.
yeah. But if I jaywalked and they stopped me from jaywalking on the way there or back,
Then they're just going to give you a ticket for jaywalking, and you're gonna
yeah, but then I have to produce ID for that,
No, you don't.
and then,
You give them the information that you know, and they look you up and they find out who you're doing. That's how that one works. I don't carry ID with me ever.
okay.
They could try to say, "Oh, you need an ID." I'm like, I don't need an ID.
Let's see if he fucks with the light again like he did the other time. But he's.
Let's see if they come back out.
But that was funny when we were walking up the way we sit here and we wait and we watch the light go yellow and red on the other side and then turn green for a split second and then go back to red and because he fucked with the light on us, trying to catch us crossing against the signal,
Let's see if they're back out here friggin' looking at us friggin' with their ARs out again. He drove by and was like, what the?
Oh, there goes a Surfside cop.
Yeah. Because we're actually turning right there.
Well, yeah. Like the first one who was parked there all the time.
There was a
Then he
captain
got on the
already in our
radio, and then these guys
parking lot. There was a captain in our parking lot when
the whole time we were fishing.
I don't know.
You know,
that cop was here at 9:50.
these guys. Yeah, but when we left, these guys all left.
Yeah, they were
And
following us
just the
until
one,
they got-
just the one sitting up at 96th Street
I know,
stayed
they
there.
Followed us until they got.
And
to
then when we got to
jurisdiction.
96th Street coming back down, he got on the radio to get these two and.
Walk across the street. Do not cross right here.
Yeah, across there.
Just so that we don't walk anywhere near this synagogue. They're probably looking in the front windows right now, looking down at us. I'll shoot right now.
Surfside. Bal Harbour starts the other side of 96th Street. Goes up from 96. We're in the 95 block right now, which is Surfside. Surfside goes from 88th to 95th. Or 296 to the 9500 block. We could cross this way. Woo, crosswalk over there.
Yeah, we're on that side.
Oh, you want to cross over here first?
This synagogue not crossing.
You guys, I just wanted to find out which way you were going. Just this way, and
At 10, 11 o'clock it was good. Now it's just getting friggin' humid and hot.
Yeah.
Parked a little bit down.
Are you parked further down?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Aventura, Chile, Aventura. It's like 5 miles away from here.
Oh, are you going to Aventura with them?
I'm going to decide.
I'm sorry?
I haven't decided yet.
You haven't decided yet.
I'm with you anywhere.
But you live near me, right?
I live a couple counties off.
Oh!
Yeah. I mean, close compared to these guys.
No, when I asked in the chat yesterday, you said that you were just north of me. I thought you meant you were somewhere in Miami Beach north of me.
No. Don't forget your stuff. You got your stuff.
Yeah, I know.
All right, man.
Because minute bus ride.
Thank you. Man,
Would let me use the bathroom if I was. Thought there might there one closer.
Sunday.
Head in here on top.
Yeah, Polo's out.
Board and
Holy cow.
he said, well, Jason,
Yeah.
I could
Coming, they didn't, so.
to each other's chat. Can't see the screen to see. Yeah, well, all right, so I'm going to have to end this stream and put them in the description because I can't post them to the chat. That's funny. I thought I could post to my own chat. Oh, boy. Okay, Cajun Randy. I see you're here. I don't know. There's supposed to be a way for me to post. There's supposed to be a way for me to post to my own chat, and I can't find it. Randy, I was just trying to post the links for the 5 auditors who were here with us for Ragomonkey's channel, Free to Film Florida's channel, Shawn Berry's channel, who else was it? Hold on. Also, Don't Tread on Me's channel and Gary Pixley's channel. Okay, so what I did was I went and I copied all the links into the clipboard, and now I can't figure out how to post in my own chat so that I can paste them. So I'm just going to put them in the description after I end the stream. So it's been a pleasure talking to all you guys for the past 2.5 hours, and hopefully we'll get together soon again. Okay, Cajun Randy, thank you for posting Ragamonkey. We need Dr. Shawn Berry, Gary Pixley, Don't Tread on Me, and Free to Film Florida. Only I couldn't find Free to Film Florida's channel on YouTube, so I couldn't find the link for that one. Okay, Cajun Randy, the second one you posted, whose channel is that? It doesn't say. It just has a link. Alright, anyway. You guys were bored, would have got bored looking at the bushes, so I flipped it around so you guys can see me until we get done with these links. Let me try and disassemble my monopod and gimbal here while you're posting them. Alright, now what happened? Okay. Let's get the... collapsed completely here. Guess that's as far as it goes. Alright. Okay, Randy, so you found Don't Tread on Me, you got Shawn Berry, you got Ragamonkey, and who was the second and third ones you posted? You didn't, oh, just the second one you posted. The second one you posted has no name attached to it. So I got Shawn Berry, Ragamonkey, Don't Tread on Me. Who was the second one you posted? Oh, so you posted Shawn Berry twice in a row, is that it? Okay, Randy, don't worry about it because there's nobody left in the chat to see it. So I'll just post all the links in the description. Okay, Randy, I thank you for moderating and for being here all this time. And thanks to all the rest of my audience who left while I was trying to retrieve the links. And I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. And I'll put all that into... I'll put all that into the description so that anyone watching a rerun of the live stream can get the links to the other auditors. And you guys have a good afternoon. And I'll probably be back with you tonight. I'm sure I'll see you cop watch somewhere. Have a good one. Night, everybody. Hello, Prince ZZ. You got here a little bit late. Prince ZZ and Pirate. Well, thank you for coming, but I'm about to end this stream. Oh, Leslie, you're still here. Okay. Well, thank you for moderating, Leslie. And, well, it's time to end this. So I'll see you folks another time. Bye.